Good things, Delmarva.
Calling all veterans. Project Opportunity is a program that can help you get a business venture up and running, broken down into doable steps, and there are people and resources to help you along the way. My guest this morning, Mr. Joe Giordano, joins me to give information and talk a little bit about It's Your Baby, Project Opportunity. And welcome. Good morning.
Thank you.
You're no
Thanks for having me
stranger.
back again.
Yes, we like having you here because of the great work that you're doing. Tell us a little bit about Project Opportunity for people who aren't familiar with it, and kind of why you wanted to bring this into existence, and how long that's been going on.
Well, this is the 5th year that we've done the class here on the Eastern Shore. We started back in 2010, and we wanted to offer veterans an alternative to traditional employment. The Armed Forces started their drawdown. There are a lot of veterans coming back to work. Some of them are having difficulty transitioning, and veterans make great entrepreneurs. They have all the basic skills that they need, so we wanted to provide them the resources and training to get them going.
And you are a veteran.
Yes, I am.
And so was your experience a good one when you first came? Was this something you saw out of a need in terms of what resources were available to you?
Absolutely. When I retired a few years ago, I had difficulty finding employment.
Okay.
It's a little bit different now, but still not the same. A lot of people just don't understand veterans and the skills and the knowledge and expertise that they do have and they bring to the table.
So with Project Opportunity, it's kind of outlined how. Give us the basics of what, if someone walks in the door, what's the first thing that you may say to a veteran who is looking to reacclimate, get a business venture going?
Well, we have them attend the orientation session. We do a 2-hour orientation session, which I call the good, the bad, and the ugly of entrepreneurship. We actually try to scare them out of not starting up a business.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
They need to know, there's no paid vacations,
Okay.
there's no steady income. Statistically, it's going to be 2 years before they make a profit in their business. Do they have the money and resources to survive? Is their family going to be able to accept and deal with that situation? Is their family going to be okay with them working 50 to 70 hours a week on their business to get it up and running? Once they finish the orientation, we have a 20-question survey that we have them do, and then we do a in-depth telephonic assessment, and we really try to screen out those that aren't serious.
Okay.
We want veterans who are focused and know what business venture they want to start, because 10 weeks to research, develop, and write a business plan is not a lot of time, and they really need to hit the ground running and be able to work on it from day one.
Now, do a lot of veterans who come to your door, come to your program, do they have solid ideas, or do you kind of have to help some of them develop them even more?
I would say they all, when they start the program, have a solid idea. However, when they start doing their market research and start running the numbers for finances, sometimes they may do what I call pivot, where that business idea may not be the same at the end of the course that it was at the beginning.
Which is okay, right?
That's fine.
I mean, that pivot gets you kind of to where you really need to be.
Absolutely.
Or where you thought you might want to be in the first place. Now, I know that this is happening here on the shore, but you were mentioning earlier that it's statewide. It's not just confined to here.
No, it started here, and we've been able to expand it across the shore. We got a big grant in 2012 from Walmart Foundation to help us expand it. We did a class in Southern Maryland, Annapolis, and Columbia, Maryland. And after those first classes, we were able to form partnerships across the state where we've been able to sustain the funding. We're going to be doing 3 classes this fall, 1 here on the Eastern Shore. We'll be doing our 2nd class in Anne Arundel County, and we'll be doing our 3rd class in Columbia, Maryland. And in April, we just finished our 2nd class in Columbia and our 2nd class in Southern Maryland.
Now, I know specifically that the project is to help veterans get their business ventures going, but I imagine that when veterans come to you, some of them may be just getting back from deployment or something like that. Do you find yourself having to kind of just talk with veterans who are still trying to find their way and aren't even sure if this is the thing for them?
Absolutely, and what we've noticed over the last 2 years is a lot of veterans who are within a year or less from retirement or transitioning out have started thinking about their own business. So they're still actually on active duty, but they have this business plan done and all the research so that by the time their service obligation ends, they're ready to hit the ground running and get their business up and running.
So that's encouraged even a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay. So if you see it, if the end is in sight in terms of your retirement from active duty, then certainly it's okay to give yourself a little time in advance to maybe get started. Okay.
Sure.
We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I want to talk some more about the program and how they get signed up for the class, where it's going to be, what resources they need to bring, and then what resources you provide for them. So we'll talk more about Project Opportunity. Stay with us. We will be right back.
Great, thank you.